All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's happening? What's happening, boys? And if there's any ladies on, boom. All right, what's up? All right, let's get rocking. Yeah. Get the rest of the case up here. That's the case from the other night. All right, welcome to the Sandlot cards. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, we got 11 on. Let's get started. All right, here's tonight's roster for Topps Stadium Club. 2019 Topps Stadium Club 1B. Arizona staying in house. Braves to Groovy. Orioles to Bresh 509. Red Sox back to Groovy. Cubs to Deco 5. White Sox and Reds to RJ GME 2006. Indians to Cello-D. Sports. Rockies to DHF. Tigers back to RJ. Astros Press Kit Boy. Royals back to RJ. Angels back to Groovy. Dodgers back to Breach. Marlins back to RJ. Brewers softball boxer guy. Twins to Twins fan. Mets to Groovy. Yankees to say Spartan. A's back to Bresh. Phillies to FinJet 6. Pirates to 1 through 9 Ron. Cardinals to Pice 1. Padres to GW Beavis 98. Giants back to Breach. Mariners to GW Beavis 98. Rays to ET Found Home. Rangers to Scotty. Blue Jays D&B. And the Nats back to Prescott. All right. There's the rundown for tonight. And Mickey, you never know. You never know. All right, here's the rest of the case from. Actually, I don't know the checklist that well, so I don't know what exactly is in it for the Texas. All right. So. Second half of the case. Second half. There's that. There's this. Let's see what the beep of the beep was. One second, we'll start cracking. All right. A buddy of mine's taking Arizona. Just checked in. I'll put him on the list. So JD's got Arizona. And we'll go from there. Brandon Lowe. I pulled a Brandon Lowe in the last break. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. I forgot. Sheet. Forgot my knife. We'll go the old-fashioned route for now a bit. Here we go. Pencil there. That's enough of that foam. All right, let's see what we got. Here's our box topper. I'll put it right there. Take that out as well. right. Let's go with the box topper route first here. Box topper is Francisco Lindor. Lindor on the box topper. Pretty. It's actually, the card is actually blurry right in that area. It's not my cam. Great shot of Lindor though. Great shot. All right. Let's bring in the light. There we go. Yu Darvish. Foltwitzky or Newitsk. I butcher that guy's name every time. Odor. Kramer. Emperor Zone Otani. Emperor of the Zone Otani. McCullers Jr., Lester, and Moustakas. Once we see the guys once, I'm really not going to keep reading off names and whatnot. Bueller, Tanaka, Sosa, Josh Bell, red foil, Jose Ramirez, Jose Canseco, Kopech, and the kid. If I do pass by a photo variation, because I cannot remember every one of them, please let me know. Contreras, Tim Anderson, Robles, Benny, Sheffield, Power Zone, Ripken Jr., Conforto, and Yachty. The clock on my computer is counting backwards. I don't even know if that's even freaking possible, dude. Perez, Justin Turner, the Garden Gnome, Schwarber, Flaherty, Manny, red foil, Alex Gordon, Kepler, and Reggie Jackson. Justin, what's happening? Sure. Oh, I have an extra case of Stadium Club here. I was going to break it, but if anybody wants it, $600 plus shipping, it's all yours. That's actually pretty cheap considering what the boxes are selling for. 16 box case, $600 plus shipping. Trevor Bauer, Brooks Robinson. Thank you. Ozzie Smith, Palmer, black foil, Dale Murphy to the Braves, Mathewson, and Seager. Miles Straw, Olson, D. Gordon, Martinez, red foil, Justin Turner. First auto is Sean Reed Foley, rookie card, on-card auto, Toronto. Sean Reed Foley, on-card, base auto. Duke Snyder and Orlando Arcia. McNeil, Stewart, Vlad Sr., J.D. Martinez, Kevin Newman, D. Gordon, Warp Speed, Johnny Cueto, and Encarnacion. Alfaro, Trumbo, Keller, Tatis Jr., thank you very little, Rendon, red foil of Schwarber. Sounds good. Miguel Sano and Ian Kinsler. Seriously, Steve? All right, hit me up on an email. Um, info at the sandlotcards.com, and I'll get a shipping price out to you also on that. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to offload it. Full. It's a sealed case. It hasn't even been opened. Straight from the factory. info at the sandlotcards.com. Carlos Santana. We'll go straight. We'll do a straight payment to PayPal. Carlos Santana. Syndergaard. Aaron Nola. Shin-Soo Choo. Emperor of the Zone. Blake Snell. Bro, this is pretty cool. Chrome Refractor. Bryce Harper to the Phillies. This one is actually numbered to 99. 53, 53 of 99. Bryce Harper, Phillies. David Dahl and Sterling Marte. Yeah, I've seen these boxes going online. I was just in a hobby store today. They're going for like 95 a piece. So 16 boxes for 600. It's not a bad price. Carrasco, Harvey, Matsui, Vasquez, Marquez, Chris Bryant, Beam Team, Fulmer, and Segura. Castillo, Kluber, there's fireworks going off tonight in the background somewhere. Archer, Lindor, Power Zone, Mazzara, Hosmer, and Archie Bradley. Cole Calhoun, Josh James, Willie Calhoun, Pete Alonso, Red Foil, Sally Perez, Chrome, Roy Halladay, Blue Jays, Roberto Clemente, and Todd Frazier. Chris Sale, Inciarte, Wisdom, Urias, Black Foil, Ryan Braun, Larkin, Boggs, and Buxton. Baez, Taylor, Zimmerman, DeYoung, Red Foil, Tim Anderson. Next auto up, Bryce Wilson, Atlanta. On card auto, rookie card, Bryce Wilson, Atlanta. Base auto. Koufax and Juan Soto. Sanchez, Thomas, Will Clark, Garrett Cole, Tommy Pham, Warp Speed, Trey Turner, Bob Gibson, and Mike Piazza. Castro, Henderson, Martinez, Ichiro. Black and white of Kevin Kiermaier. Thank you. Power Zone of Christian Yelich, gold, 41 of 50. Gold Power Zone, Yelich, 41 of 50, Brewers. Blake Snell and Carlos Correa rounds out box one. You know what I do need from you when you get a minute? Garbage bag. Huh? Paper cut.
Like a big envelope. What do you need? Oh, you don't know.
You know what? The base cards in this set are freaking awesome. They are the photography in this set, and I said it in the last break, is just unbelievable. Amazing, amazing shots they've got of these guys. Even the old timers, just some of the stuff. I don't think we saw Jackie Robinson yet, but that Jackie Robinson card is sweet. The Clemente card's also the Koufax with the baseball with the 100 on it. Very, very cool. Just amazing, amazing photography they did. All right. And as you all know, I hate the box toppers. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Hey, here we go. Bob Gibson, Headhunter. Bob Gibson, box topper to St. Louis. All right. Hate the box toppers. Pain in the balls to pack up. Sorry, Roger. All right. Lorenzo Cain, Gannett, Meadows, George Brett, great shot there. Emperor's Zone, Garrett Cole, Urias, Reed Foley, Piscotti. Berrios, Mondesi, Pujols, Beltre, red foil of Bogarts. Refractor Tanaka /99. No, this one is actually not numbered. So this is a refractor, not numbered. So what the hell was the other one I pulled then? This was this was an orange, I think. Orange refractor /99. Check that if anybody's on or on Cardboard Connection, they know the serial count on that Harper. I believe it's /99, but got it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, right. I think it was an orange refractor. Carpenter and Kike Hernandez. Rosario, Robbie Ray, Musial, Maris. The old Yankee Stadium in the background, very cool. Bieber, Power Zone, Chris Davis, Cunha Jr. and Sevy. Jake Lamb, Trevor Richards, David Price, Harper, Posey, Emperor Zone, Glavine, Betts, and Dansby Swanson. Alomar Jr., Chapman, Goodrum, Ozuna, DJ Stewart, red foil, Derek Jeter, #2. Stroman and Yount. That's got to be the autograph pack. We'll leave that for the last. We'll leave it for the end of this row here. Kershaw, Bellinger, Renfroe, Tyon, Power Zone, Chipper Jones, Miguel Cabrera, Rondon, and Reese McGuire. Charlie Blackmon, Suarez, Trevor Story, Eric Timms, red foil Eugenio Suarez, Cincinnati, chrome Darryl Strawberry, Mets, Peraza, and Arenado. Anderson. There's that Jackie Robinson card I was talking about. Pretty damn cool. Bryant, Dozier, Ortiz, Cunha Jr., Altuve, and Dugar. I guess they switched it up this time with the autographs. All right. We'll see. Usually that's where the auto was. McGuire, Greinke, Smoke, Pee Wee Reese, black foil Albies, Gurriel, Donnie Baseball, and Mejia. Eckersley, Stanton, Arrieta, Kiermaier, red foil Cody Bellinger. There's our first auto, a little different order this time. Rowdy Tellez, blue ink, rookie card, base auto. Also to the Blue Jays. So 2 Blue Jays hits. Carlton Fisk and Whit Merrifield. Bowers, Jock Peterson. There's a Tellez again. Odubel Herrera, Nolan Ryan. Warp speed of Byron Buxton. Rod Carew, Ketel Marte. Canley, Gleyber Torres. Andrews, Craig Kimbrell. Red foil Charlie Blackmon. This is a photo variation of Clayton Kershaw. Photo variation, Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. Yastrzemski and Lindor. Braun, Murphy, Bogarts, Bader, Upton. Black foil Aguilar, Brewers. Johnny Mize and Matt Kemp. Jeets, Devers, Jansen, Rodriguez. Red foil Ryan Braun, Brewers. Next auto up is going to the Astros, and it's Dean Dietz. I never heard of him. Dean Dietz. All right. All right. We've got some killer autos so far. Alomar and Andujar. Killer auto so far. Cano, Abreu, DeGrom. Great shot at Johnny Bench there. Very cool. Gehrig, Warp Speed Robles, Eddie Matthews, and Al Kaline. These nuts. Haha. Sideshow, where you been? Donaldson, Albies, Aguilar, Bregman, Kyle Wright, red foiled Dale Murphy, Sandberg, and Strasburg. Give me a second. There is an SI sighting. Boycotting. What are you boycotting? The Phillies? They just swept the Mets. Well, the Mets suck. Anybody can beat the Mets. Mets are terrible. As my grandfather would have said, they're terrible. They're terrible. All right, last box. I'm going to probably read off all the names. I'll probably rifle through the cards, get to the inserts, stuff like that afterwards. Rosario, O'Hearn, Shoop, Springer, Sale, Emperors of the Zone, Davis, Keuchel, and Bo. Justin, your team is like snake bit, dude, when it comes to playing the Dodgers. You guys have lost 12 straight to the Dodgers. That's friggin' crazy. Gregorius, Aaron, Hornsby. Gotta bring this up a little bit, I think. Hornsby. I blow every game. I try going to save Edwin Diaz. We've got a red foil Tanaka. Jackie Bradley Jr., Samardzija, and Yasiel Puig. I just heard that stat on the radio today, Justin. Keep the faith, brother. It's very true, Andrew. They're good for first 5-6 innings, and then after that, that bullpen is just atrocious. Fletcher, Scherzer, Hernandez, Crawford, Tucker, Power Zone Hoskins, Eloy Jimenez, Brinson. Who's Brinson? Mike Kingham. That's good. Mullins, Freeman, Mancini, Gurriel Jr., Real Muto, Contreras, Red Foil, Cubs, Bob Feller, and Castellanos. And both the kids the Mets traded, who was it? Justin Dunn and Jared Kelenic, both going to the MILB All-Star game this year. This July, was it like next week or something like that? So that trade right now looks just awful for the Mets. Ripken Jr., Hamilton, Pedroia, Joey Gallo, Kutch, Black Foil Suarez, the Reds, Reese, and Eddie Murray. It may, some guys can't handle the big city or the big pressure. Saw it with Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray is a good pitcher in Oakland. Came to the Yankees, just absolute horseshit. Ostudillo, Wilson, Pollock, Halliday, Red Foil Gurriel Jr. Red Foil Gurriel Jr. And we've got a redemption. Will Myers, Andrelton Simmons, and the redemption is base card auto of Scooter Gennett. Scooter Gennett. All right. Cincinnati, there's your Scooter. Now, I'd like to know how long it's going to take you guys to get back a Scooter Gannett card. Scooter Gannett. Yeah, true. Ted Williams, Martini, Adam Jones, Otani, Cobb, Warp Speed of Mondesi, Toussaint, and Yelich. Scooter. Scoot, scoot. Rizzo, Muncie. I love that shot at Nimmo. Looks like I'm playing MLB The Show. It's freaking awesome. Verlander, Swan, Walker Bueller, red foil, Franmil, and the Babe. Berrios, Mondesi. We're starting to get the doubles now. Beltre, Musial, Maris, Emperor Zone, Kershaw, Carpenter, and Hernandez. Starting to get some doubles. Yeah. Junior, Bieber, seen him. Beam Team, Shohei Otani. Cunha, Sevi, yeah. Chapman, Goodrum, DJ Stewart, Cruz. Power Zone, Cunha Jr. Okay. Waiting on Bowman Chrome. You're waiting till September, bro. September. Listen, Justin, Sideshow there. Next week, Walmart, Bowman Platinum. You boys see any, grab some. Corbin Burns, Trey Turner, Bagwell, Mitch Haniger. I'm looking for Bowman Platinum. Tons of Bowman Platinum. I go hard after it every year. I buy up as much as I can of it. Mitch Haniger, red foil. It's one of my favorites. Devers, oh, I don't know. I forgot how you pronounce his last name. It's one of those two. Stadium Chrome, Wagner, and the Straw Man. I used to have a honey hole, but that store was getting robbed. That Walmart was getting robbed too much in the card section, so they did away with all the sporting cards. So now my my honey hole is gone. Devers, Cano, Rodriguez, DeGrom, nothing there. Charlie Blackmon, black foil. Now looking for everything, Sideshow. I try and put the set together. Alomar, Andujar, and Matthews. Brady, Donaldson, bench. We've seen it. Garrett, we've seen it. Red foil, Votto. Oh, here's the second oil. This is actually not a bad one here. Miles Mikolas to the Cardinals. Base auto. Mikolas to the Cardinals. Base auto. It's a very scribbly auto, but put his number on there though, so pretty cool. K-Line and Sandberg. Rack packs, blaster boxes, or I don't know what like super jumbo boxes in there or whatever. Albies, Aguilar, Bregman, Calroy, Meadows, Warp Speed of Ahmed Rosario, Strasburg, and Urias. Yeah, like I said, I had a honey hole. It was this Walmart, and I wouldn't say it was a ghetto town, but I would say it was not a town where people are buying sports cars and shit like that there. But a lot of them were getting just robbed out of there. So they did away with the whole friggin' aisle of trading cards. Lorenzo Kane, Scooter Gannett, George Brett, Pujols. There we go. Red foil of Johan Moncada. And we've got looks like a red foil also of Warp Speed Billy Hamilton. Reed Foley and Piscotti. That's going to do it for box. Oh, we didn't do the box topper. I forgot the box topper for number 3 there. And we've got Alex Bregman. Bregman box topper. Houston. Let's do the box topper for box 4. See what we got. The Cubby. Kyle Schwarber. Cool shot there. Imagine working as a photographer for like Topps or whatever, and they just send you to go watch baseball games and take pictures of this shit. Like, how friggin' awesome of a job that's got to be. Turner, Schwarber. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep reading these all off. It's good. It'll take it. It'll take all night. Emperor Zone, Verlander. Red foil, Chris Bryant, Cubbies. There's a Mariano Rivera sighting there. There's a Tony Gwynn, McGriff, Helton, Longoria. We haven't seen these. Trout. Power zone of Judge to the Yankees. Wow. Killebrew. Judge. There's a Kikuchi. Goldschmidt. Red foil. Clayton Kershaw. Does anybody know if they did the variations with like a red foil or a black foil? Moncada and Haniger. Black foil, Josh Donaldson, Braves. Jackie Robinson, red foil Robinson. Next auto is Dennis Santana. Dennis Santana to the Dodgers. Base auto. Dennis Santana Dodgers rookie card. Base auto. Mustakas and Seiko. Platinum looks real good. Warp Speed. Mookie Betts. Black and white. DJ Stewart. Orioles. Great shot, Ozzie Smith there. Emperor's Zone, Mariano Rivera. Beam Team, Goldie. Power Zone, Griffey Jr. Seattle. Yeah, if I was every GM in baseball, I would not trade with Brian Cashman. Or if Brian Cashman called for a player and he wants to give me X, Y, and Z players, I wouldn't trade with him. I mean, it seems like every trade Cashman makes, the other team gets fleeced one way or another. Stewart, Trumbo, Newman, Tatis Jr., red foil, Brian Anderson. And we've got a chrome Ichiro. But yeah, that is a bad trade for Seattle. And then the Yankees got Encarnacion for peanuts. Got Encarnacion for a sack of nickels. Guy's got a $20 million salary. The Yankees are only paying $2.5 million for the rest of the year. Gave up a 19-year-old no-name prospect that Seattle gave us for Ben Gamel, I think it was. Yankees and Mariners always do a lot of trading. It's Brayu, black foil. I mean, good for the Yankees, awful for the Seattle, but I think Seattle's just in a payroll dump too. They're trying to shed as much of the payroll and save as much money as they can. You know what's even worse than the trade for Seattle is that Tampa is paying like 6.5 or 7.5 million of that salary. Also, why the guys on the Yankees beating up on Tampa? That's the kick in the balls right there. Jake Lamb, red foil, Arizona. Next auto up, Daniel Ponce de Leon, St. Louis. Daniel Ponce de Leon, St. Louis. So another one for St. Louis. Fulmer and Segura. So 2 on the board tonight for St. Louis. 2 pitchers. Matsui. That's a cool card. Warp Speed, Harrison Bader. This could be say half a case of St. Louis tonight. Trevor Richards, red frame, red foil. I keep saying red frame. And we've got a red foil also of Chris Davis to Oakland, Power Zone. Power Zone. Bradley and one of my favorites, Clemente there. All right, that does it for box 4. Halfway through. Halfway through. Halfway through. All right. You know, before I do that, before I start opening, I want to sleeve and top load these hits. No help again tonight, so. You know, I always thought Pineda. I didn't like the trade at first. I thought we were, giving away Montero, and then his last season with the Yankees, not so good. He got fat and this and that. So I'm like, all right, I would have given the kid another shot. But Pineda, I mean, that guy had all the makings of being a top flight pitcher, and he just, he couldn't get his head right. Couldn't put it all together. There'd be days on the mound his stuff was filthy, and then there's other times where you're like, bro, you couldn't get over the plate. But yeah, that was another bad trade. Go back to 96 or 90. Go back to 95 when we fleeced Tino Martinez and Jeff Nelson in one trade from them. I can't even tell you who the Yankees gave up for those two players. I don't even remember. We've had our share of garbage signings though. Carl Pavano, Kayagawa, trash, straight trash. All right. Bohm has. Yeah, that was a bad trade. Oh, he became a monster in Seattle. That guy would hit freaking bombs, dude. That was a bad trade on our part. Getting rid of Buhner. Bad trade. Very bad trade. Let's see what we got in the box topper here. Box number 4. Looks like it's going to be Buster Posey. Buster Posey. It's a great shot. Russ Davis. That's right. Russ Davis. Ah, Russ Davis. That was another cost-cutting move by Seattle, though. I remember Pinella talking about it. You know, they were going to start paring down some payroll and whatnot, and they weren't going to re-sign Tino. And they asked him where he wanted to go, and he's like, "I want to go to the Yankees." Kind of worked out. Emperor of the Zone, Zach Greinke. They just threw Jeff Nelson was a throw-in. Imagine that. Oh yeah, absolutely, SI. I'll take care of you with that. Whatever you need. Red foil, Mariano Rivera. Cabrera, Rondon. Oh, nothing there. Oh, I know. You know, baseball jumps. You know, one of their stars gets hurt, and boom. There was a question posed the other day. I think it was on. I think it was on Twitter. It might have been Brandon Tierney on ESPN Twitter. I'm sorry, CBS Sports, Brandon Tierney, and is Buster Posey a Hall of Famer? Is Buster Posey a Hall of Famer? He's got 3 rings and an MVP. Thank you, Matt Carpenter, Power Zone. So he's got 3 rings. He's won an MVP, but his numbers, his regular season numbers, are not spectacular, except for the season he had an MVP. If you compare them with some of the better offensive catchers all time, they don't stack up. Red foil, Harmon Killebrew, Twins. Now, if you compare him to like some, let's say, last good offensive catcher in baseball that played during Posey, somewhat during Posey's years was, let's say, Jorge Posada, right? And only pulling Posada out, and I don't think Posada's a Hall of Famer, but look at Posada's numbers. He hit 263 for his career, but he had almost 300 homers. Posey only has 123 for his career. He only has 1,200 hits, 1,300 hits. So I don't know if you can put him in there just based off of 1 MVP and three World Series rings. Cody Bellinger, black foil, Dodgers. You know what? I don't know if Mauer is either, but I think he's going to get in. I just think, a nice guy, does a lot for the community, blah, 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 blah. I think they're going to put him in. I think Fred McGriff should be a Hall of Famer, too. Next auto up, Josh Rogers. Josh Rogers, Orioles. Rookie card, base auto, Josh Rogers. Holy moly. And Rod Carew. Through my teeth. You think he should be, huh? I'm not a believer of the Posey there. Acuna Jr., Warp Speed. I think Posey was a very good player, a nice player. I just don't know if he's Hall of Fame worthy. Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks, red foil. Red foil. Got to look at those regular season stats, though, too. It's they're rough. They're rough. Go to Baseball Reference and pull up his stats, his lifetime stats. It's just it's rough. Emperors of the Zone, Walker Buehler, Boyd, and Ernie Banks. Oh yeah, he had the intangibles. He was a leader on the field and whatnot. I'll give you that. I'm not going to take that away from the guy. But the whole has always been about stats. It's always been about numbers. If you hit the magic numbers, you got in. 300 wins. You know, what was it? 3,000, 4,000 strikeouts. 3,000 hits. 500 home runs. Certain numbers you got in automatically. Now the steroid guys are having a hard time getting in. But Beam Team wants Soto. I don't want to get into a whole steroid discussion, but all three of those guys deserve to be in the Hall. Peralta, Judge. I love that shot of Judge. I'm going to have to buy one of these cards on like COMC or something. Very cool shot. Power Zone, Miguel Andujar. Bro, Harold Baines and Lee Smith getting in the Hall of Fame blows my friggin' mind. Harold Baines was not a Hall of Famer. Lee Smith, not a Hall of Famer. A complete compiler. I mean, oh, and if Mattingly's in, you know, I mean, if those guys get in, then you should put Mattingly in. You should put Keith Hernandez in. If you're going to base different things on defense, those guys should be in. I mean, it's just, oh, God. Matthew Boyd, red foil. Lindor, chrome. Gurriel and Donnie Baseball. Donnie Baseball was my man. But Trevor Hoffman, not a Hall of Famer. That guy did not get one big friggin' out in any big game ever. Oh yeah, those guys, you can't hold it against them. Half the league had to be friggin'. Half the league was popping pills, you know, taking that booger sugar, you know, smoking shit. I mean, half the league was doing crazy shit. They just got caught. Kershaw, black foil Kershaw. Corey Seager, chrome refractor. Chrome refractor Corey Seager. Tim Raines is a fence one also. That's a tough one. That's definitely a tough one. Max Kepler, red frame, Twins. Hey, look at that. Somebody I actually know. David Justice. This one going to Atlanta. David Justice, red foil. Red foil. On-card auto. David Justice. And he's got a very nice autograph there. So, very nice. Kershaw punching that horse. That's a great shot of Kershaw with those Clydesdale. Warp Speed, Whitmer. And we are done with box 5. Red foil, Mel Ott. Giants. Oh, and our first Vlad Guerrero Jr. card of the night. First Vlad, number 301. First Vladdy. David Justice. Oh, Yachty's getting in. Yachty's a Hall of Famer. I think Yachty gets in. I don't know if Yachty gets in on the first ballot, but I think he eventually gets in the Hall. Maybe he does get in the first ballot. I don't know. Next box topper is another Buster Posey. Speaking of the devil, another Buster Posey. Yeah, yeah, I know. There's a couple guys that should have got 100% before Rivera did. I think with Rivera getting the 100%, if somebody eventually was going to get it, I think with Rivera getting the 100%, I think now it opens the door for more guys to have that happen. I mean, look at Ruth and Cobb and those guys, DiMaggio, Mantle, Mays, Aaron. Those guys. You're telling me you believe somebody didn't vote for those freaking guys on the first ballot? It's stupid. All those baseball writers have a ridiculous ego about them. Glavine, Braves. I think Rivera was just a perfect storm. You know, there wasn't a single guy that didn't like him. But that one writer in Boston wasn't going to vote for him on the first ballot, and then he redid his ballot before sending it in because he knew it would have got released in New York, and he was worried about the New York writers not voting for Ortiz on the first ballot. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't think Ortiz is 100% first ballot. I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody can't be 100% now, but we'll see what happens. John Lester, red foil. I think they're still gonna make guys wait. You know, certain players will probably get 100%. Like I think this year, I don't think Jeter gets 100% this year. I think there are probably writers that won't vote for him. I'd be surprised if he did. Power Zone, Mike Piazza. Even with 3,500 hits and 5 rings, somebody won't vote for him. That's fine. It is what it is. Black and white, Alex Bregman. That's a great shot. Love the black and white card. I don't have Justin, I don't have a problem with that. I was never a big Jeter guy. You know, I'm more attached now to like an Aaron Judge. But Jeter came up, and I was a Donnie baseball guy, and Donnie was just on his way out, and never got attached to him. I was more of an A-Rod guy, to be honest with you. I was, when A-Rod was out in Seattle, I was following A-Rod more than I was following Jeter. Never really got attached to him when he came up. Brian Anderson, black foil. Never really got attached there. Ian Kinsler, red foil. You're not going to believe this. Wait till I pull this card away. Another David Justice auto. What in the hell is going on tonight? David Justice. Base auto this time. Base auto. Stroman and Youts. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of guys that deserved 100%. Lots of guys. If you want to go off numbers, Jeter had 3,500 hits. top 5 in baseball or top 6 in baseball. If you want to go with that, then yeah, he deserves, he deserves 100%. But so did Griffey. So did Tom Seaver. So did Cal Ripken. Warp Speed, Byron Buxton. So I'm not really going to argue about the whole Jeter 100% thing because he's kind of a douche. So I'm not really going to go to bat for him. I'd rather go to bat for A-Rod getting in the Hall than pining for Jeter to get 100%. I don't know who's got the. I don't know who's got the Atlanta. Atlanta's groovy tonight, Justin. Tony doesn't have them tonight. Burns Ripken Jr. Different person with the Braves tonight. Lance McCullers Jr. Red foil. Yeah, Pete Rose deserves to get in. No doubt about it. I hate that, with the whole gambling thing that this guy, they can't put the guy in the hall. That's absolute complete horseshit. I met the guy and I loved him. So, Emperor the Zone, Justin Verlander. Exactly. Put the guy in the hall for what he did for all the years he played. You don't want him to be part of baseball at all. I completely understand that. There's an unwritten rule. You don't bet on baseball. Fine. We all know it. You don't do it. Beam Team, Derek Jeter. Yankees. Don't let him back in the game with that. But you gotta put the man in the hall. It's ridiculous. You realize the 3 players that are not in the hall hold the all-time hits record, the all-time home run record, and the other guy won 7 Cy Young awards. That's right. It is a written rule. My bad. And the other guy's got seven Cy Young awards. And the other guy was the original home run king, season home run king. Oh, Power Zone, Christian Yelich, Brewers. Unreal. Red framed Miguel Sano. I got a good topic. I want to get you guys. We've got a good crowd on tonight talking. So, what's your take on no hitter into the 9th inning? You're the team being no hit. You're up top of the 9th. Do you lay down a bunt? Me, I think it's Bush League. You can't do it. Johnny Bench. Did I miss it? Oh, hold on. Let me go back and see. Give me a second. No, Johnny Bench was not a. Wait, it was a chrome. Oh, good call. I missed it. Johnny Bench was a chrome. Good call. Got it. Trevor Richards, black foil. Good call on that. Good call. Shoeless Joe, another one. If it's 1-0, I could see a team doing it. But if it's like, 4-0, 5-0, that's Bush League. Cueto, red framed, fouled by Brad Keller, Kansas City, on-card auto, rookie card. Brad Keller, Kansas City. Well, if there's no score in the game, you got to do what you got to do at that point. But Warp Speed, Mookie Betts. Yeah, if the team is dumb enough to play the shift during a no hitter in the top of the ninth, I would bunt on their ass too. Derek Jeter, Bogarts, Jansen, Rodriguez. There's a red foil Encarnacion. Here's a Warp Speed Byron Buxton, black foil, I want to say, number to 99, 70. 70 and 99, Byron Buxton, Twins. Alomar and Andujar. All right, that rounds out box 6. Right into 7. You wonder why more guys don't do it, Brian, right? You know, they just keep trying to swing away, swing away. They keep throwing the shift on you. You bunt a couple times right down the line. They're not going to play the shift anymore. I personally hate the shift. I think baseball should outlaw it. It drives me out of my mind. And I get the whole strategy of the game and whatnot, but I hate that fucking thing. Oops. Threw an F-bomb out there. My bad. That's how much I hate the shift. I plunk them. What's wrong with you? Oh, another Lindor. Another Lindor on the box topper. That's the 2 doubles tonight on box toppers, which makes my life easier. Emperor's Zone, Dennis Eckersley. Reggie Jackson, red framed. McGuire, Power Zone, A's. Molina, red foil. Black foil, Chris Bryant. Red foil, Griffey Jr. And next auto, Corbin Burns. Pulled a lot of him this year. Corbin Burns. On-card auto, rookie card, Milwaukee. Yeah, that was my bad. I usually don't like to drop the F-bombs on here. Warp Speed, Lindor. Conforto, red foil. Emperor the Zone, Garrett Cole. Yeah, that's why usually kids are watching and whatnot, so. You caught me with the shift. Maybe feel a certain way about it. Beam Team, Jose Altuve. I hate the shift, man. It drives me out of my mind. I get the whole strategy of the game, but I think it's awful. Chris Davis, Power Zone. We've seen that. Piazza, Correa, and Blake Snell. Blake Snell, who's getting lit up this year. Speaking of dumb trades, Seattle trade away Ortiz and just. Did Seattle have Ortiz before he went to Minnesota? I don't remember that. Yeah, that's true. Then I go the opposite way, man. Kopech, red frame, red foil, red frame. I keep saying that. I keep thinking about Don Russ. Ramirez, chrome, Indians. The Yankees were going to. I remember Steinbrenner talking about how he was going to trade for Ortiz with Minnesota, and then I don't know who, somebody stopped him from doing the trade. And that's one that got away. Jackie Robinson, black foil. And Puig there. Next auto coming up. Ustakis. Ustakis red frame. And behind that, we've got Kevin Newman, Pittsburgh. Kevin Newman, Pittsburgh. Rookie card, base auto, Kevin Newman. Oh yeah, that was a bad one too there, SI. Everybody has their bad trades. Some teams more than others. Newman! Warp Speed Robles again. Feller and Castellanos. And last pack, box 7. We're getting closer. Red frame, red foil, Jose Canseco. Chipper Jones. Is this a photo variation? Yes, it is. Photo variation, Chipper Jones. Atlanta. Nice card there. So it looks like you get 4 variations per case. I pulled 2 last break, 2 so far this break. Last box. Last box topper. Hello, Newman. Hi, Jerry. Another Bregman box topper. I think that's 2 Bregmans tonight. Emperor of the Zone, John Schmaltz. I'll do a quick recap at the end and get you out of here for tonight. Red foil, Duke Snyder. Power Zone, Alex Bregman. I was gonna do another half a case of this SI, but might have somebody on here that wants to buy the entire case. I offered it up for 600 earlier, plus shipping. So if anybody does want that, hit me up. info at thesandlotcards.com. So if nobody buys it, then I may break the half a case, or I may just throw it up on eBay for as a buy it now. I don't know if I'm gonna break any more of it. Wasn't a gigantic seller. Orlando Arcia, red foil. I usually do like the platinum. I open. I do the platinum. I usually do like to open up as a on a video. Jake Lamb, black foil. Christy Mathewson, red foil. Mathewson, red foil to the Giants. Next auto is Adam Simber. Who the hell is Adam Simber? Cleveland. Adam Simber is Cleveland. On card, rookie base auto. Cleveland on the board. Cleveland. The base cards are, yeah, Roger, the photography it is stunning with these cards. Amazing stuff. Like that right there. Like, how freaking cool is that one? Warp Speed, Harrison Bader. The stock issue. What are you talking about? Corey Seager, red foil. Ooh, Severino, orange refractor to 99. Nope, it's an orange chrome. I'm sorry. Orange. Let me see. Is it glowing here? It's not. No, just. Orange Chrome to 99. 41. 41 of 99. Boundingly Mejia. All right. Sounds good, Justin. Yeah, Roger, it depends. If you buy and flip, you can make money, but if you're just buying for the fun of it, I'd stay that way. That was an Emperor of the Zone, Masahiro Tanaka. There's, this business is weird. You know, I am going to have to put a disclaimer on my breaks moving forward in the bio section that if once all 30 teams sell, if I don't come close to breaking even on the product, I'm gonna have to start refunding people instead of breaking the product. Like tonight, took a beating tonight, but I didn't have the disclaimer on there, so I felt like I couldn't just refund people their money and tell them I wasn't breaking the product. But moving forward, it's going to be at the top of my description. Christian Yelich, Beam Team, because I am not a store. I don't have a store. Just just break baseball for the fun of it. So this season has just it's been weird. Unless there's just too many people doing it nowadays. I don't know how many people were breaking Stadium Club tonight. Probably a lot. Matsui, Power Zone. A lot of Yankee cards tonight. Sideshow, you probably have more Phillies autos than anybody I know. Todd Frazier, red foil. Kyle Schwarber, chrome. Cubbies. That's one thing about Topps too is they get these rookies that come up and like Corbin Burns, they make him sign for every freaking product. Gleyber Torres, black foil. They make him sign for every product. They stick him in every product. You know, have these guys sign. Why not have Encarnacion sign? Have Johnny Cueto sign. Have Vlad Senior sign. Nah, have these mid-level guys sign. Freshen things up a little bit. Michael Kopech's another one. A million Michael Kopech autos. Last year or 2 years ago was Matt Chapman and Olson, and it's just unreal. J.D. Martinez signed. Oh, nice card there. Roberto Clemente, red foil. And looks like the last auto is going to be a Yankee, Chance Adams. I don't know what kind of hairdo that is, but okay. Chance Adams, on card, base auto, Yankees. Oh, you dog, you had to bring up that guy. Oh, I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. Ron McMahon was another guy too, but that served you well. But yeah, you see that they don't flood like the good rookies. They don't flood their autos in there. Warp Speed, Javi Baez. Yeah, see this. Oh, very cool. Rainbow foil Benatendi to 25. 7. 7 of 25. Benatendi. Friends tell friends the truth. That's awesome. All right, let me just yeah, Mickey, that's all right. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Not too bad though. I don't think Texas cost you that much tonight. Sosa? Did I pull a Sosa card? No, I didn't pull no Sosa card. Yeah, maybe I did pull Sosa. But yeah, Sosa is in this set. Yeah, he's in the set. He's the old Sammy, not the new Sammy. He's the old Sammy. The new Sammy's scary. The old Sammy's all right. New Sammy's scary. That's some scary shit. So 7 full case breaks since release day. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of people breaking now. I mean, a lot more from when I jumped in. A lot of new names on there I've never even seen before break. So it's watering down the breaking a little bit. I am doing an Allen. I am gonna do the Allen and Gitzer. I am gonna do Allen and Gitzer. I was saying the other night. I don't know about moving forward into next year if I'm gonna be doing as much, if any. But I wish we served alcohol here. This is a great bar. I always have my regulars. It's fantastic. Bring a beer with you next time. So I was telling Justin last time. Going into baseball 2020. I don't know if I'm going to be in the game or not. I may be in the game for maybe just the beginning, just to get my heritage allotment. I think that's the only reason why I keep hanging around is to get that heritage because it's going to be 71 season. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Here's tonight's recap. Here are the autos for tonight. Scooter Gannett, Cincinnati, on the redemption. Daniel Ponce de Leon. Let me bring the light back in for this so you guys can see it. Daniel Ponce de Leon. Dennis Santana. Miles Mikolas. Dean Dietz. Strohs. Rowdy Tellez. Pulled enough of him this year, too. Bryce Wilson, Atlanta. Sean Reed Foley, Toronto. Chance Adams, with that ridiculous haircut of his. Yankees. Adam Simber, Cleveland. Kevin Newman. Corbin Burns. Brad Keller. Josh Rogers. And we've got 2, not 1, but 2, David Justice. Base and a red foil parallel. Red foil parallel. Now I think I'm gonna try and hang around SI to the end of the year. I wanna do Bowman draft. It's one of my favorites. I mean, Bowman Chrome and Bowman Draft, but Bowman Chrome is my favorite, so I want to hang around and do that. Um, I think after this, if I don't break this next case and I get rid of it, which I'm hoping, um, I think after this it's going to be clearly authentic. I have a case of that coming in, maybe two, and that did well last year. And it should do pretty good again this year. So, like, I don't give a shit if I break even on the product after eBay takes their fees and PayPal takes their fees. If I make $0 and it covers my shipping and everything else, I have fun doing it. So I don't give a shit. I just have a serious issue with taking a loss. You know, when the hobby store guy down the street selling a box for $95 and I can't even break even on a break, that burns my ass. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, clearly authentic. And I think Optic all of a sudden pre-sales out for Optic right now, and I think they've moved up their release date to middle of July. So we probably have I probably have two cases of that come in. So may do four breaks, four of those. Four break. We'll do four breaks of those. And then the end of the month. Oh, there's a what do you call it's coming out too. Clear Authentic is later in the month. I think what was it? Archives Active Players, which did well last year too. So I may have a case of that coming in. So I may like cut the case in half or do the whole thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, and then Chrome I'm doing. Chrome is the end of the month. I'll do Chrome. Tops Chrome. So that usually has really nice cards in it. So yeah, I'll do Tops Chrome end of the month. I already got rid of my hobby case. Sold that off. But I have jumbos. So I'll probably do half cases of jumbos. I think I have two cases of jumbos coming in, so maybe I'll do four breaks total of that, and see what happens. But that's coming through the rest of July. That'll be. So we'll go from there. We'll take it month to month right now and see what happens. Nah, we'll get through it. We'll get through it. It's been a rough 2019, taking quite a beating. So it's not just me; it's other guys that I talked to are in the same boat. Um, yeah, just it's the breaking's weird, tough. eBay eBay sucks. They're doing stupid things with with their pricing. They really suck. They're the worst. They take 10% of everything. Not only they take 10% of the sale price, they take 10% of the shipping. That freaking blows my mind. I took the lady on the phone with her, like, how the hell can you take the shipping charge? They don't care. Pay, and then they're doing this new thing where they want to control the PayPal transactions now. They're going to charge like another 3% on top of that. I'm like, I can't win. Can't win. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm going on a shore tomorrow. So have a good weekend, everybody. If I don't see you, enjoy your fourth. It should be hopefully it's nice whatever part of the country you're in, and you should be celebrating the fourth. It's a great day, a lot of fun. Hopefully you're off on the fifth too. I know a lot of companies gave people off on the fifth this year, which was a nice gesture on their part. So if you do enjoy, partake. Don't drink and drive. Um, be responsible and enjoy it, man. Enjoy the time off. All right. I'm off all next week. So if anybody needs to get in touch with me, hit me up, info at thesandlotcards.com. If you ever want cards or anything, hit me up through the email because as soon as you start talking about stuff on eBay, eBay wants their cut, and I want to cut them out. So, all right. Have a good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Enjoy it, and we'll see you the next time we break. All right. Keep an eye out. Have a good one. thanks for keeping me up on here tonight, guys. Appreciate it. Usually, sometimes it's quiet, but you guys rock tonight, so appreciate that as always. All right, have a good one, fellas. I do answer my emails. I answered you back. Absolutely did. All right, talk to you later.